Oh, I guess the student is on the right side. It sure looked like he was on the left side. Look, he just so big, he just out.
Oh, right.
He's so big that you can't see the instructor.
He's flying really well.
I don't know who's who, but
he's high, but he's flying.
Yeah,
well.
he is a little high. I just don't know who's actually doing the flying there, but.
Secondary hydraulic check. Leave the hydraulics on.
Okay.
1 inch back, 2 inches forward. Here we go. 1 inch back, 2 inches forward.
All right.
Continues to work. Okay. Final sweep. Warning lights on. Gauge is green, green, green. Plenty of fuel. We have less than 1.2 hours plus reserve, which is plenty because my reserves are high. All switches are on. Ignition on both. Hydraulics on. Circuit breakers. And we're ready for liftoff.
All right. When we come up, we want to stay over the dolly, right?
Okay. Echo 33.
Right downwind for runway 3359.
Remember, everybody's first pickup of the day always seems to be the worst, so that's when you want to go the slowest. So it's not all wobbly and off the dolly. You want to stay over the dolly.
Okay, here we go. My wind is right cross. From the right, rather.
Yippers.
That's a little better. They're getting close. Over the dolly.
All right.
Moving forward. Left pedal turn. Martin Tower, Middle River 1 with Echo.
Middle River 1, Tower.
Middle River 1, we'd like the south pad for training area 2.
Middle River 1, south pad, clear for takeoff, proceed request to training area 2.
Clear for takeoff, training area 2, Middle River 1.
I'm surprised he didn't tell you there's another helicopter over there.
I know. So 3-3, we go straight across.
Yep.
Warning lights on.
Doing our checks.
Gauge is green, green, green. Plenty of fuel. Carb heat out of the heli.
And while you're on your way out here, you would be looking to see how am I going to get out of here? How am I going to depart? So you don't. I flew one of those float planes. Those are pretty fun.
So we want to go this way behind these planes to the left here.
So you want to give all far as away as you can from these planes when you take off. All right. So you're going to be aiming maybe towards those two planes with a right turn behind the jet.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Off we go. We got a jet rolling.
Yep. I'd start pulling some power so we can get higher since we got aircraft traveling here. There you go. Good. Level straight.
50. All the way up.
All right. Hold 60 knots. Don't go.
I see him on the runway.
Okay. Okay, don't let her go below 300 feet. So you do. We had a perfect gap, you know, and then get down here and start yapping. All right, there's your steep approach angle. We're just looking to get down to 40 knots and hold the same angle all the way down. There you go, it's looking good. Don't go any lower than 40, so right around 43, add a little power push. Otherwise you'll get down below 40 knots. There you go, it's looking good. Just hold that same angle all the way down. Okay, come up and treetop level. Now we start bleeding off some of that speed and just controlling our descent rate.
Cessna 5275 Whiskey at the runway, ready for departure, runway 33.
Sky 75 Whiskey, Roger, hold short.
Good, keep pulling that power in. We want this to be about 100 feet a minute if we can. Alright, there we go, nice and slow. Come left, so your center. Good. And we're always moving forward until you come to a stop. Don't be in it like a 15-foot hover or something and stop. Just let it move. Even if you pass your spot a little bit, it's better to pass your spot. All right, they'll call that more safe to pass your spot a little bit and come to a hover versus coming to a high hover and then coming straight down. All right, just pass it a little bit if you have to.
Rear 1 traffic and
warning lights off. Gauges green, green, green. Fuel carpet on.
Okay, keep her in trim. Way ahead of trim here. All right, we're going to do hydraulics off, so go ahead and turn hydraulics off.
Hydraulics coming off.
Go ahead and turn here, and we'll start that descent.
I have a hydraulics failure. Checking the switches on. Simulated the switches off. I'm going to do a running landing.
Okay.
Number 44 Zulu, continue upwind. I'll call your left crosswind. You're following traffic 11 o'clock, 2.5 miles.
And Tower 44 Zulu, we'll continue upwind. You'll make the call. We'll look for your traffic.
300 feet. Clear left.
Cessna 36 Victor, you're number 3, following traffic left base, Cessna 1,000 feet and descending, runway 33, clear to land number 2, correction number 3.
Runway 33, clear to land, number 3, looking for the Cessna, 36 Victor.
Adding power. Pulling back, slowing down.
Captain 440, traffic's 11 o'clock, 1 mile, 1,100 feet.
Pushing forward. 440.
44 Zulu, crosswind approved to follow that traffic, report midfield.
Just let it come down.
Yep, just let it come down. You don't want to use the collective. Trying to not move that cyclic too much.
Sky 664, can see you're upwind. You're following Decathlon traffic, 12 o'clock and a mile, 1,400. Just started the left crosswind.
Just like that. Just leave her alone now. Let's let her come down.
Sky 664, Martin Tower, did you copy?
Go again for 664.
664, continue upwind. You're following Decathlon traffic at your 12 o'clock and the left crosswind. Report the Decathlon traffic in sight.
I've got the Decathlon in sight, and we're following him on the upwind 664.
664, there's traffic off your left. Just confirm you have the traffic at your 12 o'clock in sight.
Got the traffic off to my left for 664 and the Decathlon in front of us, 664.
There you go. Good.
Roger.
Hydraulic on. Take a breath. How was that?
That was good.
A little squirrely at times, but I won the battle.
Yep.
Warning lights off, gauges green, green, green. Fuel for 0.8. We'll call it 0.8. Carpet out of the yellow. Lifting off. So last time I kept pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. I see why.
Rolling 4, extend down when I'll call your base. You're following traffic.
We're tail heavy, right?
Final Cessna 800 feet.
And if I don't pull back, we're going to slide forward.
Yeah.
Inside 114.
114, follow Cessna 33, clear to land number 2.
114.
How's our timer?
Good.
Skyhawk 1 Mike Romeo, continue upwind.
Continuing upwind, 471 Mike Romeo.
There we are. Warning lights off, gauge is green, green, green. Fuel carburetor out of the yellow.
Alright, on to go.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, make a right downwind departure.
For takeoff, you're taking off a right downwind departure.
Alright, so it's all about airspeed and altitude as you come on the final. Don't be lower. If you got 450 feet, you're going to be 50 feet short, right? So it's all about holding the airspeed and altitude.
Martin Tower, decaf launch 29440.
There we go.
3, 2, 1.
44033,
Down,
touching right.
Aft.
Yep.
Clear touching
Just don't pull too much aft because you don't want your airspeed to be dropping off.
415 Charlie Alpha, hold
Get rid of
Looks
this center
good.
line.
Just looks good. Just looks good.
Mr. 5 Charlie Alpha, roger, hold short.
And right about here, I bleed off a couple knots, just a couple knots. And then go into your flare. Bigger flare. There you go, right on your spot.
Nose down.
Good. Alright, just try to be center as you can when you come down, right?
Right.
Try to have that yellow line. So just as you start your flare, try to be where you're in the center. Because if you have to touch down for some reason, like the throttle doesn't come back in, the last thing you want to do is be over there because the aircraft's going to try to slide right. Right. And then you slide into the grass. That's why it's important to be in the middle, just in case you have to touch down.
We got a bit of a crosswind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got my thing way over to the left. That's okay.
All right, on the go.
All right, what are we gonna do now? Warning lights off, gauge is green, green, green. We have about 0.4 plus reserve. Carburetor out of the yellow. On the go.
Okay.
Warning lights off, gauge is green, green, green. Plenty of fuel carburetor.
36 clear for takeoff.
A bit more to the left. You're too close to the right.
Yep, I'm getting over. I'm a little high too.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Let her settle.
Make sure you physically hold the throttle
Let
off.
her, let her settle.
Okay. Raise and push slightly. So you don't lose all the airspeed. You got to push more.
5 Charlie Alpha, 33, clear touch and go.
Okay, lower.
Clear touch and go, departing touch and go.
Just hold it right there.
Martin Tower, decaf launch 2944 Zulu, midfield for touch and go.
44 Zulu, you're following arch, your short final, 33, clear touch and go.
So coming all the way over to the grass either means one or two things. You got to turn tighter or you're too close, right? You got to change your turn. So I think you're probably okay where you were as far as being not too close, but probably got to turn more so you don't have to overshoot your runway. Right. All right. Let's try one more. Good. Let's do another one. Make sure you're moving the collective too when you're moving. I didn't feel the collective really move after you put it down.
It seemed awfully low.
No. You put it down initially, but after when you started flaring, it didn't seem like you moved it anymore. Okay? So lower the collective about halfway. Wait. Now both together. Lower the collective and flare. There you go. I can feel you moving it now. Good. There you go. And then it's the recovery.
713, 702 with the Beltway westbound for Keystone.
Really nice. That was good.
Oh. I got to keep moving forward. I'm not moving forward. Sorry.
Yeah. It doesn't like those high hovers.
It does not.
No. And the Finistron's worse. G2 is worse with that. All right. All right, we'll do a nice slow left pedal turn here so we can see who's on the runway. Make sure your tail's clear because you got blue sticks back there.
Okay. Tail's
So
clear.
if you're in the middle of the yellow line, then you know your tail won't hit nothing. All right. Martin State Tower, Tango Charlie for the self pad.
Martin State Tower, Middle River 1, Tango Charlie for the south pad.
Mid over 1, Roger, hold short of the runway.
Hold short, Middle River 1.
This guy took back off.
Okay, what do you want to do? You want to go straight in or around?
Straight in's fine. It's not really that.
I got to go over to that jet again, though.
That's all right. You're going to go behind the big jet and then in front of all the airplanes.
Okay, I just get
All
my...
right, he's going to have you cross as soon as this guy comes over the head, I'm sure. Hopefully.
Mid over 1, cross runway, south pad, clear to land.
Middle River 1 cleared to cross for the south pad.
Tower Recon 61 inbound on nav 334 miles Pacific.
There we go.
61 Martin Tower, port 3 mile final.
2 mile final Recon 61.
Number 0 to Alpha 3.
We'll just stay a little high, right?
Takeoff 33
Okay.
0 Alpha.
That way we don't
Number 440.
damage any airplanes.
Continue.
Behind the 22.
440 turn and base and continue. Thanks.
There you go. Looking good, looking good.
Mike Romeo, follow
I got a tailwind.
Number 3,
Yep.
downwind.
Moving forward. Moving forward. Moving forward.
Number 114, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 114.
There we are.
Flying Tower, Cessna 5275 Whiskey, 10 to the northwest, inbound, Foxtrot, Adam Work.
Coming around.
5 Whiskey Squad 0375, right downwind, report midfield 33.
Fox 0375, Porter right downwind 433, midfield, 75 Whiskey.
Number 44 Zulu, you're clear to land.
44 Zulu, clear to land, thanks.
Sky 664, base turn approved to follow the Castle line 33, clear to let, correction clear, touching gun number 2.
Base turn approved, 664, cleared runway 33, number 2.
Number 0, Hotel Alpha, contact departure.
Departure, see ya, Sierra Alpha.
Sky 1 Mike Romeo, dead the traffic, 12 o'clock in sight still.
I think it's safe for 1 Mike Romeo.
1 Mike Romeo, follow that Cessna, runway 33, you're clear, touching gun number 3, traffic inside of the helicopter on a 6-mile funnel.
Clear touch and go for number 3, following the Cessna, base turn, inside traffic, 1 Mike Romeo.
All right. Lining up.
415 Charlie Alpha, midfield left downwind for a full stop.
5 Charlie Alpha, roger, extend downwind and I'll call your base, you're going to be number 5.
Step downwind number 5, you'll call the 415 Charlie Alpha.
Good altitude.
5 Charlie Alpha, disregard, give me a right 360 for spacing.
Pushing forward gently.
Number 5 Charlie Alpha, you got 5 Charlie Alpha, you got
And beginning descent. Descending. 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 Pushing forward a little bit. Descending.
5 Charlie Alpha.
5 Charlie Alpha,
Nice.
make a right.
One of my best.
Yeah.
Right 360, 415 Charlie Alpha.
All right. Throttle, timer, lights, friction checklist.
Big base turn, 1 Mike Romeo.
3 contact 1.